Well, hi there guys, and welcome to another video. Hello husband.
Oh, hi! DeLonghi, specifically, if I'm to believe the title of the video that we haven't decided on yet.
Yes.
It was a long
Accurate.
hi.
Yeah, DeLonghi.
I see you have a DeLonghi there, mate.
This is a Old Faithful, yes.
How long have you had it?
A couple of years.
And so now you've decided to get a new one.
I am upgrading.
Now what are the key features of the existing one and what were your main decision parameters around upgrading?
So this is a manual espresso maker with a steaming wand. I decided to go fully automatic. So throwing this aside and getting one that will make me a latte or make me a cappuccino, and all I have to do is push a button.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I guess you received that in the post just yesterday.
I did receive it in the post just yesterday.
Parcel force.
Parcel force.
Name you know, name you trust. I suppose then we should go and unbox it.
Let's do that.
Fully automatic. Casey Ryback wouldn't like that.
Well, here we are with the box.
It is a box, a sealed box that has arrived at our address. A box for an automatic Cavovar.
Oh yeah, automatisch kaffeemaschine.
Rooney Nielsen will like that, if he's still a subscriber. Yes, well, it's got lots of stickers on it. It's got a sticker with your name on it. It's got a sticker with UK importer Kenwood Limited, New Lane. Haven't. I've been there on the train, actually, to Kenwood's actual offices.
Oh, prestigious.
Yes. I think they have one of those old school welcoming boards like they had from the 70s and 80s. And I think they were welcoming DeLonghi. Actually, I think that might be when DeLonghi had just bought Kenwood or something. I don't know history. Sorry, would you want to get on and open your new item?
I will open my new toy. Are we ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? Can't continue too long with that. Just copyright.
Absolutely, we'd have to pay royalties. So you ordered this direct from DeLonghi, I believe.
I did. Usually I order things from Amazon. However, I feel like for something this valuable, it probably is better to go direct. So that's what we did.
Yes. What is the most expensive thing you have ever bought through Amazon?
I don't know. We recently bought a UPS.
That is true. A cyber power.
Cyber
I
power.
haven't made a video about that because I just deployed it because why not?
You want to use it, right?
Because I just want to use it like you do with your DeLonghi.
DeLonghi. Okay, I'm trying to see if there are handles. So I'm gonna.
Handles like the banking. It looks like the bottom just comes off.
The bottom
if
just
you
comes off. It's
cut
just
the
taped.
bottom tapes. Yes.
We had this problem with the television as well, right?
We did. The television was a little bit heavier. Also, that was something we bought not via Amazon.
I'll give you this and you can do your side.
Thank you. Working together.
All together.
There's even a symbol of some scissors at the bottom of the box to indicate
Well.
what you're supposed to do. So we didn't need to undo the top at all.
Well, now it's perfectly folded.
Perfectly folded. Oh, a lovely box.
I will put it away.
I enjoy that there's languages and many. Everything from Italian and Polish to Danish to other languages such as Russian.
Such as.
Right.
Right, so this is the DeLonghi Magnifica Plus.
Bloop.
I hear it's a newer version, and that's why it comes with a nice color touchscreen. It also comes with a milk carafe, but we'll get into that. We'll see all that.
Carafe. So the original DeLonghi that you have, which is somewhat less featureful, how much did that cost you?
Ooh, that one was on sale at Amazon. £180.
£180. And this Magnifica Plus is priced at...
normally about 4 times that. It was on sale at DeLonghi's website. Should we leave it there?
Let's leave it there. It's more than I would pay for a coffee machine because I don't drink coffee, and so it might be seen to be a little wasteful.
True. I drink a lot of coffee.
And why is that?
Coffee is delicious.
You used to frequent the Star Butcher quite regularly, I believe.
I did, but I have found that my coffee is actually better than Starbucks. My own coffee. So I don't see the point unless they have a newfangled flavor.
An NFF.
So it's trying to depict something here. Unpackaged sequence.
Wow. An unpackaging sequence. This is like opening a blade enclosure or a big storage thing or something technical.
I don't understand it though.
Then you open it in whatever order you like. That's some quality cardboard.
It's sticky piece.
So that is as you say, that is what's technically in the industry known as a thicky piece. We're good for some wrestling maneuvers, I think.
I have no idea how that unpackaging sequence doesn't seem to
Then ignore it.
correspond to any of the actual packaging. Alright. Sorry, dear viewers, for blocking you.
As a UK plug, it's a good start.
It's too heavy. I will have to put it on a chair.
You put it on the chair, then at least the viewers can actually see what's going on.
It is quite a heavy piece of equipment.
So, viewers, while this riveting unpacking process is underway, let me ask you a question. Of those of you out there who do drink coffee, do you enjoy a popular coffee brand such as a Starbucks, a Costa, help me out, what exists other than Costa and Starbucks? Nero. Right, the box is now going from the chair to the floor. That's how much more logistically exciting this has become. It's a quality bit of cardboard. And if you do enjoy a Nero Costa Buck, how would you say that compares to a homemade coffee? And do you do that in a old school kettle and pouring technique, or do you have
I could use some assistance.
grinders and other dating apps?
Size. I see. There were some handles much further down on the inside of the cardboard.
They were probably some great instructions.
Oh, goodness, that was heavy.
A box. Maybe it's a country kit.
Oh, we got some instruction manuals and a scooper doodle.
A scoop or doodle. You did buy some other accessories after your existing DeLonghi to complement it, did you not? You bought a custom woogler and a...
Yeah, what is that called? A portafilter. Yes, I did buy a custom portafilter.
I don't know what any of that means.
And a basket. It's just, you know.
Porter-billing in a basket.
Yeah, it's to fill the coffee grounds in. So, do we want to disrobe this and take it into position?
I mean, I guess so, yes. Unless there's anything else you wish to examine and see what's in the box. And
the box contains, I believe, a water filter, yes. The hot water spout. the milk carafe, and a descaler. Yes. Excellent. Let's do this.
Right, I believe we'll need to go and clear the kitchen worktop, you would say counter, and then place this item there.
Yes.
Well, without further ado, let's return to the kitchen. Kitchen? Well, here we are back in the kitchen with a mostly unboxed, unpackaged DeLonghi. So what parts have you extracted here?
So, sorry, I'm blocking you. We have the coffee maker itself. There is the water tank, which I have filled with fresh water and obviously clean. I have here the water carafe and the thingy to dispense the, sorry, this is the milk carafe and the thing to suck up milk. We're just gonna continue with the instructions, I guess.
So this fresh water that you've got, this is Bournemouth's finest.
Bournemouth's finest, very hard water is what I read. But
and how hard is it?
We don't know yet. We get to test the water hardness throughout this process.
A certain number of parts per million of hard, because we have a lot of limestone and sandstone that our water traverses.
Yes.
Good. I see you have a pack of beans. Lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Yeah, yeah.
I do have some premium flavored beans. So we'll see.
And where did you acquire those?
In Victoria.
Victoria, British Columbia. Oh, how lovely.
Yes. Alright, so I'm going to be reading instructions as I go. We're going to plug it in. If that makes sense. We will have to work with the wire later, but for now it's just going to be higgledy-piggledy.
For now, I have removed the kettle and the Cosori air fryer from this area to facilitate ease. I heard some beeps.
There are some beeps. So we're going to pick English. I'm going to remove the very satisfying film over the front.
You'll have to take our word for it. You're all the way back there. LDP.
Right. So English is what we like. What language should we speak in?
What does it default to?
English.
English, of course. Well, it's an Italian product. You'd expect it to default to English.
To get things going, fill the water tank up to the max level. We're a little bit ahead of ourselves. We have done that.
Well done.
Yes. So, not quite granular enough instructions for me. It doesn't tell me should I install it and then press next, or will that be the next step? We'll install it. We will assume.
So maybe you could show the viewers the installation process.
Yeah, if I'm not in the way.
You're welcome to block me. They don't need to see me.
Good. There's a dog in the way though.
There's a dog on the floor, Michael.
Move, dog.
Hi, Bria.
I move.
She'd like to come and see me.
She says no.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So this is the water tank going in. It just slides in from the front. And we do next. Please insert the water spout. I have, of course, cleaned the water spout. Ooh, it has a little window. How interesting. Okay. Is that good? That's good. Next. Please fill the beans container. So we're gonna open some beans.
And of course, because they were acquired in Victoria, BC, they're English and French.
It's important to note that they're English and French.
Oh, Canada.
Harump. Ooh, those smell good. Would you like to smell them?
I would like to smell them. Oh, hazelnut, or noisette, as you would say in Canada.
Noisette and vanille.
Or other French-speaking places. I do note that the DJI Osmo, while supporting 4K 60 frames 10-bit colour, doesn't yet support picking up smells. So presumably that'll be an innovation coming soon.
So obviously we have fairly low cabinets, so this is a bit of a squeeze.
Oh, the sound of bean on plastic. Now, I don't know much about bean work when it comes to coffee. How much coffee do you get per however many grams of bean that you install?
I do not know. I think the average puck is a puck of coffee that has been ground and then filtered through is roughly 15 grams of coffee. I think that's a good sized puck, 11 to 19 grams. So yeah, this one does about mid-sized pucks, so you get a strongish coffee.
Puck.
Exactly. Okay, we have filled the bean container. I'm going to run some rinses to clean the water and heat up. Please place a 2.2 liter container under the spouts. What to use?
What about the cup that you just used to fill the thing?
I will have to use 2.
I guess you'll have to swap it out mid-flow.
No, I will have to use 2. I think it comes out at the same time.
Oh right, a double wide.
There we go.
Here comes the water. Here comes the...
That's normal.
I guess that's because the motor, the pump was running dry. Dry. Unsatisfying noise. There's something happening that's very exciting.
It says time for a quick heat up.
It's a nice beat. Ooh it, ooh it. Ooh it, ooh it. Wherever that. It's got a lot of motor action going on.
Set the water hardness. Use the strip included in the pack. So this, I believe, everything out of here.
So they provide a water hardness testing kit.
They do. Oh yeah, I found it. Spread asunder. So let me just read the instructions on how to manage the water hardness.
Press hello.
Press start to proceed.
Press hello. It's good cooperation there, Salo. You didn't in fact make that really, really difficult for me. Hello. What have you been barking at? I heard the barking. I also saw your sister's mouth was filthy, like she'd been vacuuming up the ground. So what does the hardness of the water mean for how often maintenance needs to be performed on this machine?
That is a fine question. I don't know. It regulates how often it tells you you need to descale based on the hardness of the water.
I guess if you're in the business of retailing descaling kits, this is the place to be. It comes with a descaling kit, I believe.
It does. It comes with a descaler liquid. Yeah. Let's see, what do we have?
How long does it take for the strip to react?
About a minute.
And what are we looking for? I see there are 4 squares.
So,
Is 4 square still a thing that exists? Is Big D still the mayor of the Westbourne pub? Who can say? Perhaps the results are coming in now.
Yes.
What are the results?
The results are about 3. A water hardness of 3.
3.
3 red squares.
3 red squares?
It's about 2.5, but we'll say 3 just for good measure.
Let's say 3.
Yeah, 3. Level 3. Water hardness? Is that correctly? Okay, for the best results. Install the water filter. Water filter time, everyone.
I believe this is rather an involved process, isn't it?
It is.
Well, perhaps we'll do that and then come back to you.
Yes.
So you have completed the process to activate the filter.
I have activated the water filter, yes.
And installed it in the vessel.
In the Vesselheim.
So now the vessel gets reinstalled?
The vessel gets put back into place.
Ah, so Plus. What is the difference between the Magnifica and the Magnifica Plus?
The Magnifica is an older model, and so the interface is quite different.
Oh, and the Plus is just a more modern version of the Magnifica. Well, there's lots of beeps going on, which presumably means there's some intensive interface work happening. Have you installed Linux? Lovely sound. That's why I've never heard it before. What's happening right now?
It's rinsing.
Right.
Rinsing underway.
So how far are we through the setup process now, would you say?
Mostly.
I guess the question is, how far away are you from being able to produce a coffee-based beverage?
Probably about 10 minutes.
Excellent. Well, this is going to be one of those videos, isn't it?
I hope the vessel I put underneath
is, if not, a quick swap. It's like floodwaters.
Okay, it might have fit. It might have fit. It was very full. The technicalities are done. Let's get to know one another. One person will be using this machine. I've created a profile for each user.
I don't know about you lot, but all I'm hearing is beats.
I have created my profile.
Oh, excellent.
Oh yes. You can't rename it. It's just profile 1. But oh, they're gonna show me a video on the screen.
Wow.
Innovation, right?
It's like the Windows XP out of the box experience.
Oh, you can swipe through the drinks. Back and forth. They're showing a swiping motion and yeah. You can immediately see the parameters of each drink. The parameters. You can personalize a drink. The size of the drink and the intensity of the drink. You can also scan a QR code and get more information. Good. You're all set. You deserve a great coffee. I think I do.
Now, I recall when you were doing your prep study prior to this video, the manual said something about don't expect the first 4 to 5 cups of coffee to taste correct.
Yes, it did say that. It said that it won't taste like it should until 4 to 5 cups. And when you change the water filter for about 3 cups, you change the grind for about 3 cups, you shouldn't expect to sense a difference. I guess it takes time for everything to filter through.
It's going to work through.
Yeah. Okay. This is a lot of water. I'm just going to put this here. Okay. I deserve a great coffee. I agree. Let's say start. Ooh, it wants me to pick a coffee. I guess we got there sooner than we thought.
Excellent. Well, I guess you need a mug and a coffee selection.
Ooh, should we go? Let's C4L or Kudo?
I think we all prefer C4L mugs. They were red, weren't they?
They are red.
We prefer a red mug. Also, contraband material. Now you see, when C4L was rebranded Cortex, all these mugs had to be removed immediately because, as is always true in all corporate settings, you must erase all history of anything you ever were. So we made away with some of these mugs, and they still exist here as contraband. And they're very red, very fetching.
We're gonna make a milk drink, which means I need to get the milk.
I'll get out of the way so you can get the milk. There's a dog in front of me.
There's a dog in front of everyone, and she's filthy.
Hi, Bria.
Now the good thing about this milk carafe is you can fill it and you can put it in the fridge.
We're all about saving energy here, which is why we don't leave the fridge door open.
Yeah.
We do have a Zigbee thermal sensor in the fridge so that we can review previous form. We do not have a power meter attached to the fridge, so we can't review that form. So in fact, there's no way to correlate that data, but you know. And also this fridge is like 20 years old, so it's probably not brilliant in terms of efficiency. Hi mate.
Hi. We have a cup and some milk, and we're going to try to make a latte, but we're going to change some settings. Now, there are a lot of settings that I would like to go through, but I'm not going to do that now. Like the water temperature, the milk temperature, which is one of the reasons why I wanted this machine. You can set the milk temperature. So, we're going to go with the we're going to go with the cappuccino. I would make cappuccinos with my old machine. So it's only right that it's the first.
It's only right.
But we're going to...
And the first 4 or 5 drinks would be terrible anyway.
Let's try this. Brew.
Grind and brew. Now Bam owned a grind and brew. And it made that noise at the start. It's interesting noises.
It's frothing my milk.
Michael.
I'm very excited.
Are you?
Yes.
These are noises the likes we've never heard the likes of which before.
Ooh.
There's a lot of mechanical sound.
It's very industrial. Brewing your coffee.
So is the area you have to work with the Magnifica Plus a little constrained there in that corner?
No, I actually don't think so. It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Excellent. And when we return the Cosori air fryer next to it, well, that'll be a bit more constrained.
It might be a little bit more.
It's so small here.
The cappuccino is ready. Would you like me to save your new settings? Save. I will remember next time.
I remember you.
Now, this is another cool feature of these DeLonghi machines, is that it does a cleaning cycle. I'm sure they all do this. However, nice cleaning action, cleaning the milk carafe tubes so it doesn't get disgusting.
Nice.
Yeah. Excellent.
So is that it?
That's it.
So you now have a working cup of beverage.
I have a hot cup of coffee. Wow.
Too hot to drink.
No, I'm surprised because people's complaint about fully automatic machines, generally the coffee doesn't get hot enough. But I can't expect this to taste right.
Not at least for 4 or 5 beverages.
It means I have to drink a lot of coffee today so it tastes right tomorrow.
Well, how does it taste on the first pre-prime edition coffee?
Oh, it's delicious. I mean, I think it's probably a much more authentic cappuccino than I used to make because I used to go heavy on the foam. I think I will increase the foam output.
That's the beauty of parameters.
Yes, know the parameters.
Fully parameterized coffee making.
But it is very good and it's very hot.
Excellent. Would you say it is typical of the British Columbia coffee growing region?
Absolutely. I have no idea where these beans are actually from. No, I don't know.
Excellent. So, all in all, subject to you getting 5 more beverages in and reaching the peak and optimum experience, would you say that you're pleased with your purchase?
I am very pleased with my purchase, yes.
And as a percentage uplift over your previous coffee producing facilities, how would you say this appears initially?
It appears very, very good. I need to increase the output. That's the only thing you can see that it's...
I see, you did not select the mug size correctly.
No, I did not.
But that's presumably another parameter.
Exactly. It's all about parameters.
Parameters. So it'll probably take you more than 5 cups to get the optimum set of parameters.
Absolutely. I will have to hone my profile.
Owner profiles. Well, is that it for today?
That is it for today. Surprisingly long video.
So is there anything you'd like to ask our viewers to comment on based upon what we've demonstrated today and any of their experiences?
Do you enjoy coffee? Do you enjoy making coffee or just drinking it? I used to enjoy making it with my old machine. I don't want to do that anymore. Hence this bad boy.
It does do all of the making for you and the cleaning.
And the cleaning. Well, most of the cleaning. You do have to dishwash the milk carafe.
Well, good job we have a dishwasher then.
Yes.
And unlike the fridge, the dishwasher isn't 20 years old.
No.
Because it broke.
It broke.
And
now it's less good.
It's less good because energy efficiency has to make things less good these days. Well guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you found it
interesting
and informative.
Oh yes.
And as always, please do feel free to comment below. But for now,
I think there's little more for us to say.
Except?
Well.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Seem to be staring straight at a really, really bright light.
I'm not staring at the light, Nick.
Oh, brr, oh, brr, oh, brr, oh, brr.